Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Adventures of Dumplo. No, Space Engineers 2, smoother, stable, and faster update. This is the third stream, I believe, question mark. We have a little outpost here, very close to Validation Station, 6.71 kilometers away. Just a little cargo dump that we keep powered and where we can dock the almighty Dumplo. Yeah, I'm excited to jump back into this. There was just an update, the hotfix that pushed out earlier that looked like it affected me personally. Just me personally, yeah. It was an update for me. No, it was, what was it? It was about Radeon 9000 series drivers and cards. So, yeah. Well, let's see how that... We haven't had crashes, but watch me speak too soon. Welcome in, EBR, Game Dork, Eddie. How's everybody doing today? We have contracts to do. Do I have a contract right now? Can I look? Yeah, it's right there. Deliver 50 tons of iron. Yeah, we still got to go get a bunch of iron. Hey, Dennis, how are you doing? We got to go get iron, though. And as much as I love Dumplo, Dumplo's current trunk system is not very... It's not very iron friendly. Iron mining friendly? Where is the iron here? Ice, copper, cobalt. I thought we had iron on this. Silicon, ice, cobalt, copper. Did they fix that? Is the ore detector still... No, the ore detector's still doing ore detector things. Okay. Did we not have iron here? Am I misremembering this? I feel like I'm misremembering that there was iron in there. I remember that we went to like a million. We went to a million. Yeah, I thought so. Different asteroids last time. Let's head over this asteroid. Because honestly, apparently we don't have iron. Mod stuff, finding a repair shop for your GPU. What happened to your GPU? And which GPU was it? We also do have new Dumplo redemptions that hopefully visually they are working. Hopefully we get to test them during the stream, but it is, if you exclamation mark redemptions, you'll see the two Dumplo related redemptions within there. And I think I fixed the visuals for them since Tuesday's stream. We're gonna check this asteroid. We gotta get... I want to do that. We don't have that much more. 45,000 iron. That's not really that bad. It's not really that bad. What is that? That looks like an ore. It's ice. Of course it is. There's all the ice here. No ice and gold. Ice, gold, all the gold, and copper. It's a nice ice, gold, and copper asteroid. Do we have ice? Oh, yeah, we got some ice. I was wondering how we were regenerating hydrogen. Love that ring. So that's our base over there, yeah. That's the cargo dump base. What's this asteroid over here? We just need to... get a ton of... That's too much gyro, too much gyro. There it is. That's where I'm headed for. This right here. What are you? An unknown signal. I'm gotta be honest, I'm a little tempted to go mess with an unknown signal and just see what we could get resource-wise. I really want to build a Gatling gun, though. I'd prefer to do that before messing with an unknown signal. Just in case, just, you know, to have defenses. In game it says 210 megahertz. The card is a 3070. The MOSFETs went bad. That's fun. That's a fun fix. It brings me back to my electrical technician work. So apparently the beginning of the stream is the search for iron. Which I thought these asteroids around us had iron. The hotfix didn't fix your game. You have a 9070. I have a 9060 XT, so we'll see. And welcome in, Steven. I'm sorry to hear that it hasn't fixed your game, but I hope you're still having a good day.
The oracles of Dumplo have spoken.
The visual's still messed up with that one. Okay. I may have to delete the file and try something different. That sucks, though. I thought I fixed it. Thank you, EBR, for testing that one. Yeah, good soldering irons are not cheap.
Is life.
Yeah, both of those still funky. Strange. We have all the ice we could ever want here. Apparently iron is our nemesis here. There we go, there we go, there we go. Iron. I'm forgetting how wily Dumplo is. Oh, nice. It's an actual surface node too. We could, yeah, we could actually eat, Dumplo could eat this. Eat the iron, Dumplo. Whoa, too fast, Dumplo. Is it even worth fixing? How much are they? Well, is it still under warranty or anything? Or are you just thinking, are you at that point where you're just thinking of upgrading instead of fixing it? How much iron do you think we can hold? What do we just have, that large container there? I think the 5 meter. EBR, how is your day going since we last spoke? Not, but 2 hours ago? %, with 8,000 iron. This is a massive iron node. I wonder if I have this GPS'd. Create GPS at current position. So we want A for asteroid, surface, iron. I just want that to be its own thing so I know that this exists. Day's going fine, no major ups or downs. Scared at the poll. The polling responses are worrisome. I thought we had more Dumplo believers. Do we need to convert? Do you remember, anyone played Civilization where you convert? You have to like force convert people? You mean inventory? So is inventory full in... Let's check. Let's check. Hide empty. Where is all your iron, Mr. Dumplo? It's confusing, right? It doesn't show iron anywhere. A little worried. Did I never? Hey, look. Remember the thing we were supposed to weld up? I never finished welding it up. Luckily, we can do that right here. Thought I did. I swore I did. But I was wrong. The Vololo. I don't know what that is. That reference to the conversion. Look at that lovely spaghetti. It's very trunk looking. There's an inner trunk. Everyone has an inner trunk. If you know what I mean. I don't know what I mean, so I hope you don't know what I mean. Okay, now we should be able to get more. We're good now, right? Yeah. There we go. Now our cargo container is filling up with iron. But that's the one that converts the enemy to your team. Is that the... I haven't played... What did I played Civ 4 or 5 the most? I can't remember right now. I don't even know what they're on. Civ 7 or 8? It got too complicated for me. We're gonna get all of the iron you could ever want. It's just a DUMPLO in its natural habitat. $21,000. Yeah, I think we can get all 50,000 right here. No problem. Hey, Game Dork, how you doing?
Space!
Thank you for redeeming that too. Yeah, you know, I was just thinking of our previous series, our VS2. I was almost thinking in remembrance this stream we weld up Tim Curry the waffle barge. For Tim Curry, obviously. That was a hard-hitting one. Not that I knew Tim Curry personally, but obviously a huge fan of the movies he's been in. And the work that he has done. Was saying last night we should have like a Tim Curry day, one of these weekends where we watch a bunch of Tim Curry movies together as a community. What are we up to? 30,000 something? $34,000. Have you ever seen an elephant eat an asteroid? Well, now you have. $40,000, 10,000 more to, well, actually no, 5,000 more to go. Yeah, and then it was Peter Cullen, I believe, the voice of Optimus Prime. I just saw news of that too. Crazy. Yeah, I definitely could use a watch of... I haven't watched Rocky Horror in quite a long time. I love that movie. I believe that and the original It would be my two favorite Tim Curry movies. Okay, we're good to go. We can head back to Validation Station, complete this contract. It's only 19 kilometers. Hey, Sky Jacket, welcome in.
Upload is life.
Yeah, those don't work, sadly. The visuals don't work, the audio does, though. I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but that'll be a... I'll just try resetting something. Re-uploading the file, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Maybe DUMPLO is just too powerful. Maybe that's the problem. I'm gonna take a drink. And I haven't done this in a while, but if you watch Duke Skyloafer streams, you always know when he takes a drink, he says, don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't already. It just helps me. All you gotta do is boop that little like button. Or however you want to touch the like button. It's up to your discretion. The audio is enough, but since the visuals don't, I will do one when you are closer to the surface. You think I'm gonna crash? It would have been funny if your drill was on a hinge. Yeah, if I wasn't worried about the subgrid flying, Steven, I would definitely do it. And we might just do it for the memes, as Skyjacket and EBR would say. Those youngins and their memes. To add a floppy hinge on the front for the memes. Maybe when we go back to base, we'll do that. On the good news side, there is a lunar eclipse tonight. It will already started when it becomes visible in your time zone. I've never seen a lunar eclipse. For more kinetic energy, yeah. Why do I click that like that's a better view? Let's do our squats. Let's get down here and do our squats. Gotta get our squats in. Don't we just have to transfer? We have to transfer this to... Delivery container, yeah. Alt split 40. Oh, can I type? Yeah. Return to the terminal. I know I tipped them a little bit. I gave them a little more than they needed. It's nice to tip your stations. Question mark. So we get the cargo container medium and 35,000 space credits. Nice. Let's save. You booped the like button too hard. Whoops. You just broke your left click. Lunar eclipses always end up being cloudy. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever seen a lunar eclipse, sadly. I really don't. Okay, contract. So what do we got here? Upgrade radio. The next step in colonizing Verger sector is to begin exploitation of resources on the planet itself. For this purpose, we need to ensure safe navigation of ships from and to the surface. Construct a large radio beacon down on the surface. So this would be going to the surface, wouldn't it? Are we gonna do that? Why does this visual look wrong? Look at that. The visuals are the same. Oh, right here it tells you where it is. That's in space. My long-range scanner detected a drive signature of known renegade leader. Time is short, moves our range again. So that's an attack one. We definitely need to do this one. Is this the one we do right now? Both of these. Proceed the staging and prepare to eliminate the threat. All three of these have the same image. Strange. Weapon smuggler. An open weapon store was detected nearby. Is likely that the individual will attempt to supply local renegade forces with additional weaponry. As previous, more diplomatic attempts at resolving this have failed. It is time for a more kinetic approach. Take a well-armed ship and render the smuggling vessel inoperable. We could go down to the planet. You are expected to provide your own materials and tools. That would give us pistons and rotors. And that would finish the sector progress here. Meaning we wouldn't even have to do these other ones. Let's go to Verger. Let's not. Let's abandon that. I lied. Let's deal with this weapon smuggler. I said we're building combat. That's why I abandoned that. We are heading back. We might not be doing the hinge right now because we need to put turrets. Let's head back to our home. Should be right over here. Yeah, we're gonna go build a turret. Are we just gonna plop a turret on top of our survival kit? You know, the safest place. We also have a place on top of the cargo container. We have options. I will be right back as we drift through space. All right, I'm back. You could put the toilets next to the drill. What toilets? Oh, you're talking about like just the, yeah, the little toilets. Turrets? Or were you trying to say turret and you said toilets? The toilet. Now I almost said toilets. The turrets are pretty big if I remember. Go dock here and start building. And that's 34 kilometers away. Ship title. It's a GPS ship title. It's good to know. Aggressive. The little ones? What do you mean they didn't make? Did they make little turrets? Did I not unlock? Did I not unlock guns yet? Why would I be able to accept this if I haven't unlocked guns yet? Weapons. Yeah, I have not unlocked turreted weapons yet. So we can't even go do that anyway. Huh. What are we gonna have to do that? Hold on, let's go back to the station and look at the contracts. I did not realize that we didn't even have that ability to build turrets yet. It's kind of weird that we have 3 contracts that require you to have weapons, but we have no access to weapons. You just have to be sneaky? What do you mean you have to be sneaky? I don't understand what you're getting at. I still don't like those lines. Those travel lines don't make any sense. And they're way too in your face. Let's get our hydrogen. Let's be aggressively docking here. You don't need weapons to do the contract. Yeah, but I don't want to Hydra. So, if you don't know me, but you should know me, I don't like to do things in my suit when it comes to combat or anything really in this game. I want to use the grids. So none of these contracts give you weapons. Take a well-armed ship. Take a well-armed ship. Interesting. None of these give you turrets. Check my weapons. Oh, we don't. Yeah, I don't have turrets. I fixed Gatlings. I guess we could do some fixed. I was hoping for turrets. Yeah, let's go back and make some fixed Gatlings, I guess. Yeah, we don't have any turrets though, Steven. I thought you meant we had turrets. Turrets are much better because I trust a turret to smack an AI rather than a fixed weapon. But yeah, we're gonna have to do some fixed weapons. Yeah, they still go pew pew, but turrets generally pew pew each other and the NPCs better than, just because they up the range from 400 meters to the 600 or the 800 meters, so you can't even see your freaking target. And we don't, if I recall, we still don't have tracking or lead indicators. So fixed weapons are still not there yet. Okay. Where turrets? Just put them around the drill. What do we got here? It's not gonna shoot the drill, right? We can just do turrets. It's not gonna be problematic, right? I don't see a problem with this at all. We could either do that or do the side ones. Dumplo make boom. Dumplo will make boom. Is Dumplo going to the bathroom, if that's what you're asking? At 800 meters, I'm not gonna mess you around.
Do a barrel roll.
At 800 meters, it's literally just stupid. I feel like right now with the combat the way it is in the game. What do I need for these? We just need nickel. Do we not have nickel? Boom! Welcome in, Miguel. How are you doing? We're going to war. This means war. This is not going to be pretty. Is there a back? Okay, no, there is a back one. We can do a back one. Let's do a T. Oh, let's get some symmetry going on. Did not want that there. Straight. Curved. Beautiful. Hey, Phil, how are you doing? Yeah, Dumplo is going to war. Dumplo is going to war. Wondering if we should have just built a gun also.
DUMPLO is life.
DUMPLO is life. Yeah, we don't have any way to make ammo. We are gonna have to build something here to build. So what is that? Is that gonna be? Let's take you off. What are you? What are you? What are you? Gearforge? Do we have the metal grids? Yes, we have some waffles. Good, good, good. Silicon and nickel. We went through all the nickel
Have you
already?
tried turning it off and on again?
I don't know what I have to turn off and on again, but I will. So what did I say? Silicon also? Anything for you, Jen. Why does this say offline? There we go. What do we need for you? A pressure pipe. Steel plate, steel tube, pressure pipe. Steel plate, steel tube, pressure pipe. There's our steel tubes. Do we have pressure pipes? Do we have pressure pipes? We don't have pressure pipes. What do we need to build a pressure pipe?
I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a great feeling about this. I don't know what you're talking about. Smelter. Should I just put the smelter? Yeah, let's just throw the smelter right there right now. Just so it's piped up. Okay, I'm gonna need iron, silicon, and nickel, which we just put away. There's the iron. Silicon. Where did I put that nickel? There we go. We're gonna need more iron. Blame Aragath? I don't know that we can blame Aragath for any of this. I feel like we need to blame a Space Engineers 2 to game designer. Look, I'm smart and I put the smelter thing on the bottom. No pipey pipes. What are pipey pipes made in? What do we need? Let me go look at the gun again. Do you make ammo in this? Don't you? Hey, Gatling ammo box. What do we need for that? Pressure pipe. I already have an area welder. It's right here. We have an area welder already, Steven. Okay. What I need? I need to get lead, copper, and magnesium in here. Lead, copper, and magnesium. I know we have all those. There's our lead. Lead. Saw some copper. There's not a lot of copper. We found magnesium, but we're gonna have to go mine some magnesium. We are. It's just that. I have power. We have power. Phil, we have power. We have batteries with power. Yep, 31%. Yeah, I gotta get magnesium from one of those GPSs. Look how far away these are. Why not have a closer magnesium? Does not look like it. It looks like we're going on a bit of a hike. Where is that 53 this way? Looks like we're going back to the rings for a short jump to get some magnesium. We might find copper over here too, because we're gonna need a little bit more copper. Yeah, we just need to get a little bit of copper, a little bit of magnesium. Hopefully we can find some copper. We found, I think there might be copper on our asteroid. I honestly can't remember right now. Your DUMPLO version hates flying? Why? It's afraid of heights? I could have gone, I keep forgetting about that, Steven. Thank you. I keep forgetting that there's a trade store. There is something more rewarding at going out and mining it, though. Not that I want to take the trip all the way over here. I have 35,000 space credits. I don't know what that really gets me, but... I think I have more than that. It doesn't say right here. No. It doesn't tell me here how much money I have. What if this asteroid right here is the one we're looking for? SE2 is expensive? Yeah, it is free if we just mine it. I'm taking a risk. I really don't want to fly to the rings and back, and to the rings and back. That was really time consuming last time. Look at all these lovely asteroids. So I will just check this one and then we'll go over to that one over there that we know has magnesium. Yeah, maybe, Miguel. It definitely seems to be more expensive buying stuff here than Space Engineers 1. Silicon. And ice. Are you serious? We found a silicon and an ice asteroid near the ring. I hate you sometimes, game. I really do. Okay. No magnesium, no copper. I'm glad that more of you are believing and voting for Dumplos. That you trust in Dumplo. Pew pew pew. Yeah, look at that firepower. It's gonna be insane. Slow down, slow down. So copper, magnesium. Yes, please. Hey, Dr. H.
DUMPLO is life.
How are you doing? How goes the space truck? And we're trying to arm up Dumplo and take out some pirates. It's going pretty good. We're just grabbing some magnesium and hopefully some copper. Of course the magnesium is probably in the center of this asteroid. There's nickel here too. See if we can just dig a little bit towards it with Dumplo first. Safety first, Dumplo. Okay, let's just get out and then we'll do it by hand. Hey Marcus, how are you doing? You're tired, everything hurts. First day back, or first week back to work. The great and mighty Dumplo is seeking armaments. May Dumplo receive all the firepower and invoke wrath upon the pirates. Hey Rev, how are you doing? I don't know how much magnesium we need. Miguel, did you change your flying in your cockpit? That's what I had to do for Dumplo. Why are you looking at Red with a sad face? We thinking 5,000 magnesium? No. The way that you control flight, either with gyro or not. This one here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is what I had to turn off. Target based gyro. I turned that to off, be able to leave Verger. Am I going to check out? Probably, eventually. See, if you remember when we tried to leave, we were just spinning uncontrollably. Until I turned that off, and then everything stabilized. So now we just need some copper. You'll try that home. Finish setting up the SE1 new server. Okay, we need yeah, copper. We need copper, and there's no copper here, so let's just head back. Let's get rid of that GPS. Turn your eyeball off. Let's head back to cargo dump. I'm a little hesitant, Steven, to check out the unknown signals just because of combat, though. Until I have some ammo. I don't really want Dumplo to get deleted, and then we're, what, just back to square one? It's not very fun. We'll also fill Dumplo up with ice at our asteroid. Lenovo mini PC for less than 160 this morning with 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM and 11 gen Intel CPU. Interesting. Did you hear a chocobo? I don't know. Did you hear a chocobo? Yeah, we don't want Dumplo deletion. Exactly. These people want me to go get Dumplo deleted. And I'm against it. I will not get Dumplo deleted. Tempted to put some glass in front of me. Another layer of protection. Might do that with some silicon when we get back. Dumplo is life. Or so I've heard. Is Dumplo the answer to Clang? Dumplo, yeah, we'll just use Dumplo. We'll find out when we put the hinge trunk on the nose. I don't know how we're going to do that right now with the way that it currently is.
Life.
Donovan said that I can as long as I put parts back, functional parts back, it's fine. I just can't delete functional parts. Dumplo is the meaning of life. Savior of the system. I believe there was copper back here on this asteroid. Yeah, we'll get the hinge trunk going on eventually. I want to try out this combat without a hinge trunk though. For now. We will add the hinge trunk. We'll do it. Trust me. I wouldn't lie to you. I don't know why I said that like I'm going to lie to you, but I wouldn't lie to you. If I say it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Just sometimes I might forget and you might need to remind me. Okay, we got ice on here. We have silicon, cobalt. Yeah, there's copper right there. Perfect. We can get the copper we need. Get the magnesium. We have the magnesium. We put the magnesium in the hole. In the slot, whatever I'm trying to say here. Yeah, but I was thinking something like this, you know? Does I need just pure silicon? You know, just a little windscreen. Protect the cockpit. Why do you look like that? Hey, hooligan, how you doing? It sounds like something someone is gonna lie to you and say. No, never. Rev, I would never lie to you. Dumplo dump. Can you put it in this cargo container, please? No, that cargo container's full. Is there anything that's open? There we go. Get the magnesium out. Put the magnesium in here. Why aren't you making the Gatling ammo box? Because I still need steel plates. Okay. That was fast. How many of these do you think we need? Let's go with yes. Okay, we need more copper. Copper! No, let's put the rest of our inventory back in here. Copper! It puts the magnesium in, or else it gets the trunk again. Is that what you're trying to say, Marcus? Still above ground, so doing amazing, thank you. How's my day? My day's pretty good so far. Deception detected. Attempting OBS bitrate change. No. No hacking. No hacking for you, Skyjacket. No, I got a lot done. I started working on a short, and I got a lot done on the Space Engineers 1 server that I wanted to get done. The Cupcake Factory is doing fantastic over there. Okay, that's good, that's good. Let me get out of here. I hate being in these holes like this. Let me out. Oh, Dumplo's trunk is not to be trifled with. Exactly. You understand. More steel plates. More steel plates. Can't put any, so we gotta, yeah, take out some of this magnesium. Put in steel plates. There's the 30 we need. Perfect. Put that in Dumplo. Does that auto pull into the turrets? Dumplo. There we go, we're reloading. Let's do a test fire, Dumplo. Is it? Why is it only firing one of them? Why is it only firing one of them? What'd you do with the prototype cupcake I brought back? Was it refurbished and returned to service or recycled? It was recycled. It was put into the grinder pit. Why is only one of the Gatlings firing? He ate it? Let's look at Gats. I can't look at Gatling. Control panel, Gats. Reload. 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 Still only firing one. Interesting. That is very interesting. Yeah, the Gats are a little ridiculous. Well, it looks like we only have a single Gat. No, shooting off didn't mean that it would just shoot forever, Phil. I know, it says it's out of ammo. It says 3 or 4 are out of ammo, even though... And I can't even look in their inventories. There is no... There's a Gatling cannon right there. Strange. Yeah, out of ammo 3/4. I wonder why. Each Gat needs like 4 or 5 crates? Yeah, but there's...
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
There's only a single Gatling cannon right here. Is this not conveyored up? Is there something we're missing here? Yes, we are. There is something. I understand the problem now. No, I don't understand the problem now. Yes, I understand the problem now. That's the problem. I get it, I get it, I got it. I had this the wrong way. It was me, it was me, it was a user error. It was just me and user error. So yeah, that one goes there. That one's already good. I had that one flipped the wrong way. Oh, I'm trying to get through glass. Look at me. There we go. There we go. Let's make more ammo, though. I think we need more ammo than that. That seems like that's going to go very fast. What are we missing for more ammo? Let's make another 30 boxes. 40 boxes. We need 164 steel plates. Luckily, we have all the steel plates you could ever want in your life. What are we missing now? More steel plates. Probably more steel plates. Okay, dump the rest back in there. Dump the rest back in. Dump the. What? Are all the cargo containers full now? No. Grab you out of there. Put you in here. Perfect. Let's go grab some ice. And then we're gonna go to battle. Ice. Wish we had surface ice. I really do wish we had surface ice. The game music is very Alliance territory. Yeah, thank you, Steven. I was a little late to that one. I thought there was conveyors on both sides. I think I was thinking Space Engineers 1 Gatling. But these ones have this, the one side and then the back. I like the back. The back port is great, but I feel like you could also just do both sides. Thinking 10,000 ice is where I'm thinking for this trip. Brains are overrated. They are. Okay, I said 10,000. I meant whatever we're at right now. Okay, where did I come in? Right here. Up, up, and away. Put the ice in Dumplo. Perfect. How are you doing, Dumplo? You ready? You ready for combat, Dumplo? Let's blueprint Dumplo. Dumplo evolve, save. Get our drill off. We couldn't build the gun. Do we have everything we need? We have power. We have hydrogen. We have Gatling ammo. I think we're ready. I think we're ready. Let's be off on our adventure. Let's save. Am I eating brains? Game Dork is eating brains? Who's eating brains? Oh no. Oh yeah. Bitrate went goodbye for a second. My internet will not be fantastic until I have fiber. I just hope you all know that. You've seen no proof that Game Dork isn't a zombie. He did buy whiskey, cat food, and kitty litter last week during the stream, yeah. His brain soup needs salt. Oh, brain... Oh, he's eating. I see. Okay, let's pay attention to what we're doing here. Get our guns on. We can't zoom in. This is gonna be interesting combat. It really is. That looks like an asteroid that we're heading towards right now. That's an unknown signal over there. This looks like an asteroid that we're heading towards. Not a ship. Definitely not Phil, and I would appreciate if you didn't bring his name up in this chat. Yeah, I saved back at the base. What is going on here? There's no ship. Unless that's a ship. Behind the GPS. Yeah, I see a ship. I see a ship. It's probably gonna pew 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 me when I get closer. We get no hit markers. This is interesting combat. It's very combat. That was much combat. That was something. I don't know what really happened, but that was combat. Good job, Dumplo. Yeah, that was like combat without any relevant information. No hit markers, no tracking, no locking on. Yeah, I see that. I'm just expressing my disdain for whatever that just was. Do we have a way to stop you? Stop. In the name of the Dumplo. Survival kit. Yeah, I hit the reactor. I figured that's what I did. But I'm saying there's no hit markers or anything, and it's really hard to even see the bullets coming at you and everything. My name is Dumplo. Stop. Can I get it out real quick and grab some of your stuff, please? Nice. Nice. What else? What else? Iron chambers. Gyroscope. Yep. What else? Anything else we want? What's in your battery? What's in your battery? Your battery's not a battery anymore. Anything else we want? Ooh, this thruster. They are hit scan, Rev. I'm pretty sure bullets are hit scan. I mean, I'm not saying that guaranteed right now because I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they're hit scan. Where'd that go? Right there. And it doesn't feel fantastic, if I do say so myself. Let me through, please. Anything in here? No. That's just a shower. Okay. We got everything pretty much. No, this thruster up here. How did you deposit all without opening the inventory? So you go up to it, Miguel. You hold Alt and you right click. So watch, Alt, right click. What do we need to repair on you? What is damage on you? So we lost one of you. We need some iron. Do we have any iron on you? Can I just steal... Is it construction components, right? We can just fly back and repair, to be honest. There's 2 crates next to the control seats. 2 crates next to the control seat. I'll check. Thank you, Steven. I'm too worried about accidentally losing. Nothing. There's nothing. Now, we'll just go back and repair. No, it's Alt right click. Alt right click. Deposits into your container. And it does not take your tools anymore above level 1 like it used to. Okay, let's head back, get our rewards. And repair up. Yeah, we took some damage. It was hard to see us taking the damage, but yeah, we took some damage. I'm gonna head back to base first, to be honest. Yeah, pinning it against the asteroid would have been better game to work, but I would worry about getting up to speed and some damage, just some weird phantom damage happening. DUMPLO is on fire. I don't see it. Most of it's like pretty superficial damage though. We just gotta connect that back up. That conveyor link. Repair some thrusters. A little bit of armor here and there. Get blinded by the sun. Sky, were you saying alt middle mouse because you're thinking Space Engineers 1 stuff? Look at all that smoke. Thank you to all who believed in DUMPLO and knew that DUMPLO would reign supreme. Yeah, it is weird that they changed some things over here. I don't know what the exact reasoning is. Yeah, the planets look gorgeous. Planets do look gorgeous. We still kept 100% hydrogen, which is awesome. DUMPLO is back. Let's check our ammo too. I want to see how much ammo we used. So we still have 61 boxes of Gatling ammo, which is fantastic. Yeah, let's transfer. Wait. Let's transfer all the stuff out of you into your dump. Okay. Do we have anywhere? Do we have to add more containers? No. We could put some in this connector. Perfect. We only went through about 3,000 ice. So what do we need to repair? Probably a bunch of iron. The drill did not get hit. What is smoke? Some of my suspensions got hit. That got hit. This is on fire. We need nickel. Let's grab some nickel. Nickel. Not believing in Dumplo was an option? I think not. I'm pretty sure some people voted otherwise. I don't know what that is. I didn't see that. Rev is a member for 11 months. Almost a year, Rev. That's crazy. That is pretty crazy. Let's fix the stuff. Fix the stuff. Got to get this fixed. Perfect. Maybe we'll add a little bit of armor there. We'll learn from our battles. Oh, thank you, Steven. Thank you, Steven. Thank you, Steven. That would be much better to repair this. Me forgets. But yeah, thank you. How did stuff back here get hit? Gotta love the area water. We need some silicon. We need silicon. Silicon? There it is. The area welder is fantastic. I love the area welder. I needed it for so long in VS2. Let's get a little bit of battery power. $15 months, Game Dork. I am so glad to have you a part of this community. Thank you so much for renewing your membership. 15 months, though. That is crazy. It really is. It blows my mind. It blows my mind. Dr. H, welcome in. VIXL. Thank you for paying yourself. She just wants all those general secret talks in Discord. That's what she wants. There are plenty of perks that come with a membership, just for you, those that don't know. I'm only saying this just because Rev, Game Dork, and now Dr. H. But we have a sneak peek channel on the Discord. We also have a members only server in Space Engineers 1 that I play every Tuesday. That's a wonderful collaborative experience. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Dumplo is back to working order. I'm having so much fun, though, on the members only server. Let's go get our rewards. Let's go get our rewards. Marcus, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Area welder is fantastic. Wish we had it in Space. Yeah, I also wish we had it in Space Engineers 1. Let's go get our reward, though, from Validation Station. And maybe Rev, he might not be streaming right now, but maybe Rev can validate you in chat. He usually validates you when he goes to Validation Station on his streams. I like to see the secrets. Exactly. She likes to know all the things. All of the things. Okay, Validation Station. Turn in our contract. Just park here. We don't need a dock. We can just park right there. Get rid of that flight HUD for right now. Turn it back. Even though that was pointless. But you know. Contract. Terminal. We get 3,500. Let's look at our prices while we're here, by the way. Nothing there. Trade terminal. So if we wanted available stock. So if we wanted to buy that. Look how expensive that. Yeah, no. Thank you. Everyone here is valued and important. Get validated. Thank you, Rev. Thank you so much, Rev. How much is a gun? How much is a gun? 20,000 for an iron sight rifle. Is it worth it? I don't think so. SE2 is expensive, Marky. Yeah, that's insane. So what is our next? Let's go down to Verger. Let's go do this. Let's finish the sector. We did some combat. We'll probably do some more combat, but that was an interesting combat. And I got to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of it right now in its current state. It's not very fun right now. Remember, I got the reward. There was nothing. It was just money. There was nothing in the collection terminal. I say we go back to base, collect some iron, just collect resources back at our base, and then we'll head down. Well, we're not going to get ourselves too heavy, but we're going to head down to Verger. Yeah, the reward for that was just credits. I need a drink. I need a drink. If you haven't liked the stream yet, consider liking the stream. I am very grateful for anything you do here. Chatting, hanging out, subscribing, liking. I'm just happy to have you all here. I really am. Wee! Whoa, too far. Too much wee. Too much wee. Too much wee. Less wee. Thank you. So let's get stocked up a little bit and head down to Verger. Sadly, we don't have parachutes, so if we're going down, we're going down no matter what. Like, it's just the way to... Whoops, boop. Just a little nudge. Just a little base nudge. So wee little base nudge. Anything we would want to build while we're here? Probably not. Let's check our resources. Let's get back in and just check what we can stock from the dump. We got ice still. That's good. Let's get a little bit of cargo container. There we go. Let's throw this stuff in the stuff. I'm gonna leave the magnesium here. I don't think we need to take too much more of that. Glass. Compressors. Some that. Perfect. Some motherboards, probably. Some silicon. Take a turbine blade. A gravity core, just because. Some iron or gold. Thank you, Steven. Truth them as bumpers. Yeah, that did not work good for us last time we tried to do that. Some iron. Some nickel. We don't have a ton of nickel. A little bit more glass. Some waffles. Electronic parts, definitely. Anything I'm missing? It should be good, right? We should be able to find whatever resources we're going to need. Make loads only. Sell one gravity core at the station before you go down. I just kind of want to go down right now, Steven, if you don't mind. How heavy? I don't feel that heavy. I say this. Where are we going? 30 kilometers that way. It depends if the station has enough money. Yeah, let's head down. Let's head down to Verdure. We just saved. Let's go. We haven't been back to planets in a while. We have a decent amount of ice still. We might need to mine some ice while we're down there. Let's go back down planet side. I can feel the weight. We definitely have some weight on us. Most of the time, stations can't afford a gravity core. How much are gravity cores? How much is an average gravity core? I would think pretty high. It's made within the fabricator, right? $100,000 space credits. Yeah, we could have sold one and then do we have our... Are these on? No, they're off. Okay, now our Atmos are on. When are our Atmos gonna kick in is the question. This doesn't feel dangerous at all. We're slowing down. We're slowing down a little bit. Slow down faster, please. The Atmos should be kicking in soon, right? Atmos, Atmos, Atmos. Yes, there's the Atmos. It's a giant box. We're gonna have to build stuff, aren't we? 3 kilometers. Dumplo lives. Is this another build a bunch of stuff? Look. We're back. We're back on ground. Design and build the radio beacon in the highlighted area. The following parameters must be met. I gotta be honest, while I like building this game, I don't know that I particularly like this style. What is that little green box over there? What's this little green box over there? What's, there's just a little green box. So what do we need? Grids and area. It's not a total, no, PCU 1500 PCU. May not want to park in the box. No, it'll probably parking in the box will probably lead to me losing Dumplo, and we don't want that. We don't want that. We probably actually want to park down on the ground and find some resources.
How dare you, Chad?
No, we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna need iron no matter what. We good here? Can we park here? Okay. So structural blocks. Structural blocks. 5. Forget how to line the gravity right now. Yeah, B, grid alignment, gravity alignment. There we go, there we go. Gravity alignment, perfect. Right there. Let's go grab some iron. The big box is for you to build in when you finish the little box transfer ownership. Yeah, yeah, I remember. Oh, the little, yeah, yeah, thank you, Steven. I remember the last time having to go somewhere different. We're gonna need some iron right now. That made Dumplo just a little bit lighter. J, yeah, I know J for new grid, but it wasn't giving me the align option. There we go. We got 5 PCU. Yay. Let's go. Pretty high. This is what, a radio beacon? This should be pretty high, right? Definitely have to go mining for iron. Hey, Chad, how are you doing? Welcome in. It's got to be, it's a radio beacon, so yeah, I want a tower. When I think radio beacon, I want something high up with clearance. Do I need to use the area welder for this? I'm welding up a single block at a time. I don't feel like I need the area welder for that. How many of these do I need? Solar panels, 4. Need 4 solar panels. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to go back and get some of our silicon. Save. I generally only pull out the area welder if it's for a large project that requires area welding. We can see how much this would hit. Yeah, see, it only still hits 1. Two solar panels. We just got to watch our battery levels up here. Okay, that's 4 solar panels. Now we need 4 of the 1.5 meter batteries. Why did I drop so fast? Batteries. 4. So the 1.5s, which are you. So we only need 4 of these. Where is the little... There it is. Upside down. I want you upside down. I'm going to put you right there. 1, 2... No, I'm not good with that. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. If I want to upgrade or just weld a single block, this welder's gonna be better. There we go. We have our 4 batteries. We're gonna need 6 antennas, a control panel. Of course, I need a control panel. Just do a random control panel right there. Solar panels, we need the antennas. What else do we need? We just need the antennas now. They're gonna want a ton of design here, though. 6, 7. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go iron mining. That's all the iron we had, right? Let's look. Iron, yeah, that's all the iron we had. But no. What does this require up here? If it's not raw components. We bought steel plates. Steel plates, yeah, let's just grab steel plates. Yeah, multiples, the area welder's much faster. But it's considering I'm building in such a tiny scale, I don't think the area welder is really that efficient here. I'm not trying to weld up a ton of blocks at once. Okay, antennas. I don't believe we have that. And if we do, now we have more. Let's do 8 here. We're gonna be hurting. We're gonna have to greeble like crazy for that last part. The antennas, it doesn't matter, right? It's a 1.5. Yeah, these little dudes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, what are we gonna need for you? Silicon and iron. Okay. But what's the actual parts though? Steel tubes, electronic parts. We actually have that stuff. Steel tubes, electronic parts. Just for all of you. Well, actually, we're gonna grab some. Power. And we'll use the area welder up here on these two right here. Look, we did it. Aren't you happy? Assume you're all happy now. How is... Oh, it needs to be below. I didn't even see that said below. That said below. Okay. Let's go fly over there. Whee! Ta-da! Look at the bouncy, happy Dumplo. What is it? Huh? What's the issue? There's nothing I have to do here, right? Hello? Game? The game bug out. Please tell me the contract didn't bug out. Colonization progress should be 100. Control F12. What is control? Oh, yeah. I'm not going into the debug, the dev tool. The contract's bugged out. Okay. So that means we can't. You're saying that we can't go to Chemic sector. Reload's not gonna. Oh yeah, we could just try a reload. This autosave right here. That would have been when I got in the cockpit after building it. I hope that's what this autosave is. It said objective complete. Yeah, Gemini, what's up? How are you doing? It did say Gemini. It did say Gemini complete. No, it said objective complete on the screen, but the No, this was not the right autosave. That was the autosave after I got back in. Yeah, yeah. Load. That was me welding. That was here. Let's try just going back one more. Where we're just finishing welding up the antennas. It said contract complete, but then it said the sector progress was at 0%. There you go. Objective complete. Move to the indicated area to transfer ownership of the gridded colony. Sorry, you will not be able to build in the grid afterwards. Objective complete. And now it just says colonization progress 0%. Yeah, I'm just not ever in my survival worlds, Marcus, going to open the dev tool. I've spoken out against that so many times. I would never, it's just not going to happen. Go to the station? Yeah, we could. Let's go to the station. Let's go to the station, Miguel. It's in alpha. If it's not working, it's just not working. This is, yeah. You shouldn't have to, Gemini. I mean, generally, yeah, you would have to, but... Take a blueprint first of the tower. We have all those saves that we now have. I'm not too worried. Hey, stupid mood. Welcome in. How are you doing? Is it a known bug, though, Marcus? Like, a reported bug? Happens to a lot of quests that are required to travel to the handover area. I find those quests really weird. Because some people play this game and they don't want to sit there and build like that. So it's weird to force that into a sector progression. It's reported. Thank you, stupid move. Yeah, we're just always going to have that as an active contract. We could do the other, what's it called? The combat ones. Wee. Hope you're all sick now. You can abandon it and retake it straight away. Yeah, but then I'd have to do it again. And if it's bugged and not completing, I don't know what the point of abandoning it is. If it's not completable and it's bugged, I don't know what the point of abandoning it and then doing it. Because sometimes it fixes itself on the second. I'll try it again. I don't mind building that all back up. It wasn't honestly that much resources. No, I can see that, Marcus. I saw that sector progression was locked, and then Chemic is technically locked behind that. Yeah, we'll just have to possibly get iron, but not necessarily. Because we do have steel plates. But we might still just have to get some iron. I'll get iron down here. I don't think it's going to be that hard to find iron. So we have, yeah, still have a bunch of stuff. They're a little low on electronic parts, but we can easily make that up. We have a decent amount of silicon. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Famous last words. Probably. Look at these lovely fluffy clouds. Aren't they lovely and fluffy? They're blinding. There could be a mountain right behind these. Chemic usually opens at sector progression, doesn't it? That's when it used to open. Can we get out of these, please? Thank you. I like taking Dumplo in and out of planetary gravity. I really do. Hey, look, it's a tower. What did Steven say? Oh, a spoiler. Could I just build this into the ground? How awesome would that be if I could just build this straight into the ground? I doubt I can, but you don't have permission to perform. Okay, whatever. I can grind it though. I'm pretty sure I can grind it. That. Stop it. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you Clang? Hello? It's just walking away. It's just walking away. Have you ever seen solar panels walk? Okay, you stay there. Stay. Be a good grid and stay. We don't need to build that big of a tower this time, to be honest. Stop it. I was thinking we needed to get up to 1500. Come on here. Isn't that how they move the stone heads on each trial? Yeah, just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Look, I'm not using the area welder. That's problematic, right? What unfinished block are you talking about? So we have the 4 batteries. We need the solar panels. These lovely, very useful solar panels. Look at these. Okay, it's the 4 solar panels. Now I need just the antennas. Where's my area grinder, please? Thank you. Antennas. I probably want all these parts back, to be honest. Sure, this is gonna go well. Don't smack me in the face. Hey, Prime, how are you doing? Be free. Okay, antennas. 6 antennas. That's 7 antennas. Control panel. Control panel. I don't have iron. I don't have iron. How don't I have iron for the control panel? Wait, what do I actually need for it? Construction components. Of course. Somehow I don't have that. Did I? And I didn't even bring any, did I? Are you serious? And we didn't get any back. All these are just straight steel plates. Steel plates. Are you serious? Okay, we'll be back. Apparently I need a construction component that I did not get back. These lovely flowers. I told you we're gonna find iron, no problem, right? What was that? Ooh, there we go. There we go. Told you. I need just one item. That's insane.
Space!
Thank you, Marcus. We should keep doing that so we remember Tim Curry for life. I mean, it's really hard to forget Tim Curry, but just saying. Okay, we don't need that much, but let's grab at least like 1,000. There we go. Up out of the hole. Up here to weld. I really can't believe that. Objective complete. Move to the area. It's almost like we've done this before. It's almost like it still doesn't work. If we just grind out the grid. There is no box. The box keeps moving. No, I thought the box moved for a second. There is no box. If we just grind the box out. Always. Ah. That's exciting. If we had a grenade, just blow up the invisible box.
Hashtag blame Marcus.
Stare at the box with disbelief. Build a block in the box. Stare off into the distance. Contemplate life. Well, Steven said that it has a chance of fixing itself, Marcus. This is why I was trying that again. Yeah, it's a bug mission, Prime. It is a reported bug mission. What's up, Pandemic? I totally missed your message. I'm sorry. We need a way to plug in a connector cable to our backpacks and weld away. Do I have the iron in this? I don't. This is pre-iron mining? Yeah. Apologize for missing your message, Pandemic.
DUMPLO is life.
I hope you're well enough as you can be. Oh, I mean, I hope you're great, but yeah. Well, my only option is, because I'm not opening up the debug menu, the dev tool, because I don't want to play and open up the dev tool just personally, would be switching games. Hey, look, we completed the objective. Now, you know what you need to do to full complete this is you need to go third person, and you got to walk backwards towards the box. That's the cheat that nobody tells you about. You got to walk backwards towards the box. If you walk backwards towards the box while saying Dumplo is life, Dumplo is life, and then you walk straight through the box and you keep going, it works. It doesn't though. I lied. Huh. We would have jumped into the box. That would have did it. That's what we missed. We needed the jump. We needed to jump into the box, okay? What if I save it right before I hand it in? We'll try all the ways. We'll try all the ways to solve this before giving up. And if we give up, we're just gonna jump in Space Engineers 1 and go on the server, because there's a million things to do still on that server. Yeah, see, I'm finding things you didn't try, Marcus. Have you tried going in the box upside down? Probably not. So what we'll try next, we'll save. You gotta save. You gotta walk backwards to the box. You have to save before going in the box, and then you have to go upside down. What is it asking you to do? It's transfer. So you build on the left hand side there. We have to build all this stuff in this box and then transfer. We have to go to that other grid. So if we save, so now move to indicated area to transfer ownership of the grid to colonization authority. So yeah, I said we have to walk backwards. You have to walk backwards. So to complete the contract, we have to go into this green box. We're almost there. We're almost there. Okay. And then you fly, but you go upside down and you go in like this. No, that doesn't work either. Anyone else have any ideas? Where's my last I just made a manual save. Is this my last manual save? Try going back to the control panel and check is it transferred. Control Alt Delete. Control Alt Delete is probably not the right idea there. We're walking like that. No. Where are we? Where are we? Hey, look, we got this tower. We went back way too far. Okay, load game. I thought I just saved. You need a superhero landing pose into the box. I'll try that, Pandemic. That sounds right. That's the missing thing. Making offering to Lord Clang. I think we just kind of did. We saw Clang walking. We saw Clang in the flesh. We need to go get that iron one more time. It's like we're in Groundhog Day. Just pretend we're at Groundhog Day right now. We have to walk like an Egyptian. Maybe if we all chant together, like, and saying Dumplo is life. But yeah, it's a good idea, Miguel, to go look at the control panel and see who it owns it. Like, maybe it's not actually transferring it. Okay. Save. It said it saved. Yeah, there. We have a manual save now. Weld you. We're gonna do superhero landing. We're gonna do superhero landing. Nope. Let's go look at the control panel. So there's no way to transfer over grids. Feels like I can still build on it. Yeah, so it's not transferred over. So that's what's happening. It's not actually transferring this grid over. Nope, it says, no, it is. You do not have permission to place this block. So the grid is not mine anymore. Do the moonwalk? Okay. What are you asking for solutions for? It's a bugged. We're just messing around, Skyjacket, but it's a bugged contract. The last contract that I need for the sector completion is bugged. It's just not triggering the completion right. So I weld this up. The objective is complete. We hop like a bunny. Boing, 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 boing. You have to say boing. Boing, 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 boing. Ta-da! Nothing happened. Nice, nice, nice. Anyone else have suggestions? I'm willing to do anything. What if we drive Dumplo into the box? What if we save it at this state?
Ouch.
Ouch! Haha, fooled you. Oh, I thought I was actually going over it. Blow up the box with war. I don't believe I actually have warheads yet. You only heard 17 boing. Let's get to a solid 20. Oh, that's the problem, you think? If we save it right before we go into the box, and we just keep going into the box as many times as we can. Save it right here. Nope. Try running over the grid with Dumplo. OCD is baked into the game. Let's go get Dumplo. We gotta drive Dumplo down into it. That's the problem. Dumplo's gonna force this bug to fix itself. This feels safe. This feels so safe right now. And yes, I said drive. We have to drive Dumplo down there. You cannot fly Dumplo down there. I'm in the box.
Do it.
Ta-da! Did nothing. Abandon the mission, do another one, then go back to this. What's up, Michael Anderson? How are you doing? The issue is with the build missions that have no structures nearby already owned by the NPC. The ones that bugged out are this one's and the ones... Okay, the other one doing the green box. Abandoning this mission and coming back would just be such a crappy feeling. Dumplo must destroy the grid? What grid? What grid wants Dumplo destroy? That grid? That grid right there? Hey Outcast, how are you doing? That might actually, yeah, let's try that. Let's load this one. Hey, you just want to see destruction. That's all you people want. You just want to see Dumplo die. Blow it up, please. And one of these saves will do it since we're saving so much. Yeah, let's move Dumplo to the ground. It's scared of Dumplo. It won't complete the mission. That's got to be it. This isn't the blow up one yet, Pandemic. It's the next one. The next one's the blow up one. Yeah, but if the bug fixes and Dumplo blows up, we've lost. Ta-da! Yeah, this is the one I blows up. This is the one we go up with Dumplo and just blow it up now. That is the primary feature of Space Engineers 2, right? Destruction? Maybe? Maybe? Question mark. Okay. Just for all of you, we need third person for this, but I need to get a nice aiming first. Right there. Here we go. Are you happy? Dumplo is in its position that it likes the most.
Ouch.
Now you walk back into the box. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Why are we clapping our hands? He's now resting. It might be no surprise to you, but I don't think we're getting past this part without trying to cheat it, and I'm not opening, like I said, the dev tools. Redacted. I am gonna try one more thing. What did you miss? Nothing at all, you bear. Just normal Space Engineers gameplay. Normal gameplay, nothing weird going on here. Where are you, Dumplo? Lucky you, Prime. It has nothing to do with the cheating, Steven. Once you open the dev tools, none of your tickets or your logs are valid anymore. It's nothing to do with it's not an admin menu. It's a dev level tool. It's not like I'm just opening up Space Engineers 1's admin menu and then bypassing something. I wonder where that other control panel disappeared to. Did it phase through? Ouch. There, now I'm transferring absolutely nothing to you. Ta-da! I gave you nothing. Okay, I don't think there's a fix for this outside the dev tools. Which sucks. It does suck. Look at this jiggly wheel. I mean, there are other contracts to go do if we wanted to go do some combat ones and still play Space Engineers 2. Try dying inside the box. Yeah, I'm sure that's the... Is there... Where's my body? Hi, me. I hate you. My body is just falling. Wait. What? Did my body just get thrown 3 kilometers? Put everything away. My body just got launched. Wish I could have saw that. Actually watch my body fly across. I think all of those giant rocks that they just place there, all are a little glitchy. I don't really understand the idea of placing these massive rocks like that. In the past, we've mined rocks like that were those big chunks, and we've had weird physical physics. Things Clang just like came in and said hi a few times. The ones that they place those encounters on act funky sometimes. Okay, let's look at the other contracts. Leave that one for last, because I would honestly like to keep playing Space Engineers too. I was having a lot of fun, and up until that bug happened. Okay, we have the Renegade Leader, we have the basic components. You've got to go, a big thunder and lightning storm is coming in. Hope nothing serious happens, Steven. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Oh, let's just do let's get rid of these ones. Let's get rid of the combat ones. What bug is it this time? It just won't complete the sector. The last contract to colonize the sector. We tried so many different ways. And Marcus said the only way to do is to go into dev tools and finish it that way. Save. And away we go. For more interesting combat. We still got... Yeah, okay. They're all conveyed, right? Yeah, yeah. Not the fun bugs of Theros that we have. These are the bugs that are just frustrating. Because they aren't fixed. And they just stop progression. Can we get rid of that GPS of our corpse? We can't get rid of that GPS of our corpse. That's great. Is this also on an asteroid? This isn't a flying ship? Cannot see anything. There's giant freaking GPS coordinates in the way. Is it just there? That's its antenna, okay. Wish I could see things. Wouldn't that be great? What is this combat we're currently experiencing? I'm out of ammo. I'm out of ammo. This is combat. This is combat. Just in case you're wondering what combat was. Oh, you're already tracking me, gun. That's great. Is that gun still shooting? It is. That gun is still shooting. How? What are you shooting at, Mr. Gun? Dumplo, you've had better days. Let's repair Dumplo. While we're here, we're gonna need steel plates. About to go shut that thing up. Okay, let's put the stuff back in. Let's go deal with that annoying, endless nonsense. It's not through there, is it? Bye, Gatling turret. Yeah, we can get Dumplo back up on its feet. Gut this out completely. Let's get a control seat back up. Where did I put a control seat? Dumplo has gas issues. I wish I could put the blueprint, like projectors would be fantastic right now. I don't seem to have a control seat. I mean, iron and silicon. Probably don't need iron and silicon. Still need iron and silicon. Okay. What do we actually need, though? Electronic parts, glass, and steel plate. Okay. Electronic parts. I did not mean to throw that glass. Goodbye. Okay. Good. We still have... Dumplo is still here. We're just missing, what, a wheel? And obviously a bunch of blocks there. We lost our trunk. We didn't lose much. Dumplo can be rebuilt. What is this? A cargo container? What's in you? Nothing. The Gladius cargo container. Should still have a conveyor there. Okay, that's gonna need nickel. Let's just grab all this stuff we have. Nickel, silicon. What would be the easiest way to repair this? Because there really is no way just to add a projection over top of this, right? Oh, that got messed up. That's good that side, that's good that side. Definitely just a ton of front damage. One of the other batteries got taken out. How did they have the battery? Oh, it's right there. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because I can't just place this over top. It would have to place it like this. That's frustrating. I want projectors. You could partial copy, though. We can partial copy. Don't forget that. We can partial copy. So if we partial copy this whole section here, it's not what I was trying to do. Let's first just partial copy this. I can do that whole piping. Yeah, that whole section there. Oh, I can't reverse it though. So that would be that. Let's just get the piping first. We will rebuild. I know I could have just put the piping in my block. Okay, then we partial copy this. That part should be one, no, one like there. It doesn't want to attach. Oh yeah, there are no attachment points. How is this attached? It's attached through this block. Let's add block there. So we have these coming down like that. I need more steel plates, I believe. Does that come down straight around there? And then this block here, we just have that on that side. Block in there. Yeah. And then we need this block, I believe. No, that's not the right block. Not the right block. Block is this? Light armor corner. That, and then I believe that. Yeah, that looks right. Yeah, that looks right. That looks right. That looks right. That will get us back to even there. Looking good. Dumplo is being rebuilt. Don't you worry. I know you're all worrying, but don't you worry. This is going to come out to about there and then run this over to there. Right. Here we have full blocks. Luckily, we have all these parts on us. Great hanging out on your stream. Was a lot of fun. Gotta go. See you later. See you later, Pandemic. Have a great rest of your day. Hey, Matter of Fright, how are you doing? You covered the battery access? I did. You're right. You're right. This one that was open. Thank you. I just saw a missing block. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay, we need another wheel here. That's construction components, motor, steel plate. What if we had iron on this asteroid? Wouldn't that be fantastic? I don't know. What do we need? Construction components, motor, steel plates, steel tubes. Construction components, motors, steel plates, steel tubes. Construction components. I mean, there should be some stuff in here, right? There's a bunch of steel tubes. Let's look for different things. What does this button panel have? Construction components. Awesome. Construction components. Our inventory is pretty much full. We don't have the motors. But we're good. We're good. We got that built. We might have to redesign up here in the front because there were so many detail blocks up here in the front. Is that all? It does what? That block into that block? Okay. So that should be 2 detail blocks. Nope. Yeah, there's some detail cubes there. I know the area well would have been faster. I wasn't thinking about it. And then that. That's right, that's right. Give Dumplo a little bit of a frontal upgrade here. Without taking away from the Dumplo look that we all love. Need to get a little more battery power. Okay, how are we looking? How are we looking? 6. No, 5. Let's get this straight across here. Fill that in with those. What do we got here? What do we got here? 4. That there. We are gonna have to connect that back up. That is our mine, or like how we had our guns and everything. We can actually, yeah, let's do it like this now. We need more steel tubes and construction components. Look, it's getting there. It's getting there. God, those detail blocks require that. What do we got in here? What do we got in here? Survival kit. Let's get us some stuff. Nothing in there. Construction components, please. Construction components. Turbine blades. Let's go dump off some of our stuff into DUMPLO. And grab some more stuff. We need construction components. For the detail blocks and everything. That's just straight iron, steel tubes. Yeah, yeah. Nice hydrogen tank. Come on, construction components anywhere? Yeah, thrusters aren't going to really help me too much, to be honest. Gravity generator, there's more gravity core. There we go. There's one, a table. There are 2 in this battery. This other battery. What is this battery at? 100. Let's take that out. Should have did that with the other battery. I regret it. There's motors in you at least. And the doors. Don't you have? Yeah. Construction components and the lights. Any more lights around? What do you have on you? We could add ion thrusters, possibly. I can't remember if we have ion. No, we don't have ion thrusters, so we can't add ion thrusters. DUMPLO, where are you? Okay, we can add that glass window back that we did. Don't have any of the silicon on us. Hope that's enough. So we have glass though. We picked up all that glass. Just grab some glass. Okay, perfect. What else? What else? What else? The sides are not done yet. No. We gotta have, what do we gotta do with the sides? Bring this. Finish that conveyor line. Gotta get that in there, that there, that there, that there, and then bring this over here, I believe. Is that how it looks on this side? Yeah. So that's straight up and down there. And what do we got? This comes over there. No, no, no. It's too tall. One down, one down, one down. There, I believe. Okay. That's looking better. That's looking better. Now we can partial copy this over to that side, right? Believe so. Let's save real quick. Just because we're making progress. Okay, let's get this over here. No, we can't still. What is coming out? Oh, it's those. Yeah. We can't until we get that finished. We can partial copy it here, though. Yeah, that part comes up right to the... No, it comes above it. Right in front of the thruster that we don't have back here now. Is it there? It's right there, I believe. Well, let's get this thruster going. Right here, right? Is it right off of that? No, it's back further. It is back one. I believe it's there. Yeah, it's almost even with that. Perfect. Now we can partial copy. Let's get a little bit of power, and then we can partial copy that other side. For the fifth millionth time, we'll partial copy this, but I think we can actually attach it now. This is the feature that I miss so much when I go back to Space Engineers 1, is partial copy. This needs to be... like that. Yes. Perfect. Get a smaller thruster right there. Right? Yeah. Steel tubes and motors. Steel tubes and motors. There's motors. There's steel tubes. Perfect. Perfect. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, we gotta finish this bottom part, which I don't necessarily know how it was. Let's look at the blueprint real quick. If I just place this blueprint right here, we can work off of it. Right, yeah. So that's just flat in front of there. And that goes up like that. Still no clue how one does the partial copy buttons for it is. Is it including the tutorial? We need to learn it. I have a short for it. EBR. There's a short where I do a tutorial of how to do partial copy. It's in my... It's also in my playlist. My Space Engineers 2, like, clang and tips and tricks. So off that block, we want... I can also explain it if you want me to right now, EBR. I have no more steel plates on me. I can explain it real quick though if you want me to, EBR. Just give a quick little, this is how it works. It's looking better. We're getting there. So you have a block out. I believe, yeah, you need a block out. Control, you'll see when you hit control, and then down there in the corner above the PCU, you'll see it says P for partial copy. You hit P, and now this is the selection. So select starting block. So if I want to start and copy this, I will start there. Then you say confirm selection. This would be just grabbing that block. But if I want to change and grab specific things, control for precise controls, you'll see down there above the PCU. You could also just mouse wheel scroll. No, that didn't work. Hold on. Why isn't that working? It's not mouse wheel scroll, is it? Thought it was. So yeah, so you hit control again for precise controls, and depending how you're looking at it. So now if I hit D and then mouse wheel scroll forward, you'll see it extends that way. But if I were to look at this and hit this way from this orientation, hold control, hold D now, and then mouse wheel scroll, it'll go out that way. So that's why you'll see me switching. So I'll go to this way just because it's easier. Control D, mouse wheel scroll up. Then if I control S, mouse wheel scroll up. And then if I'm happy with this, say this is what I want to copy, I literally take left click. And the cool thing about this is you could just literally hit, can't you place it and then control? You can create, I forget how to do that, but you can create blueprints right now. My mind is forgetting exactly how you do that from those partial copies. So that's how you can make some really cool modular builds. I've done it before. How do you do it before? Let me get to that again. I want to figure out how you make the blueprints again. So if we have this welded up, we just want to blueprint this. Yeah, it takes a little bit getting used to. Yeah, that's what that is. So if I were to go here and hit blueprints, what? It would be new blueprint? No. No, that was not right. Because we blueprinted blocks before. I forget what they got. We have these conveyor caps. We have conveyor caps. There was no option there, Marcus. That just wants a new blueprint for me to pick something. Like this grid. Or wait, was that actually just making... Yeah, it would just want me to select a built grid, not a projection. Anyway, back to building Dumplo out. I don't know that I have the construction components to keep this going. So that would be here. Like that. And that. that was like this down to like here. Probably went like that, to be honest. Yeah, I'm missing iron or construction components. Any more things with construction components out here? Those are steel plates. These are steel plates. Stairs are steel plates. Everything is steel plates. Construction components. Do you have construction components? Nice. There's our construction components. Don't I have the paint gun in one of these bars? Thought I had the paint gun. Oh, the paint gun is fantastic. Can't forget that. We'll redesign all this at some point, but I just want to get this even looking. We can rebuild it. We can make it stronger. Yeah, I know my energy's low, lady. Okay, let's continue taking this apart. We got to put the trunk back on, but now that we have it, do we do it? Can we do hinges yet? No, we can't even make hinges yet. We can put the drill back on the front though. One second. Drill. We need a compressor, wire, and more iron. Compressor. Is this compressor, wire? Is it just steel plate though? No, it's just steel plate. We don't need more iron. We got so much steel plate right now. There we go. Drill back. Dumplo's looking very much like Dumplo. Missing anything else? Not really. That's looking pretty good. Dumplo is rebuilt. We are gonna have to go to some of these. Don't I have to delete? So thrusters. I can't just add that new one, right? Yeah, I can't add these to the group. You take those all out of a group. Grab those in. Group them. Perfect. Still looks like Dumplo to me. Still looks like Dumplo to me. Did I put the battery? Yeah. I did not mean to take that out of there. How are we doing? How are we doing? We have hydrogen. We have battery power. We are very not full, so let's take the rest of this thing out. Let us salvage. Hey, look, a toilet. All of the loot. I remember to grab that gravity core too at some point. You got this thruster here, which I probably can't grab all the stuff. Oh, that's close, close. I got it all. What else? What else? These top thrusters. Anything in this cargo container? Why is there nothing in these cargo containers? Give us some loot. What are you? Stairs? I don't care about you. O2 issue generator, yes please. Are we still using toilets for tusks? No, I don't. I think that was turrets. Turrets were for tusks. It was a typo. We're not gonna be able to get all this stuff. And here we go, back to get our rewards. Should probably dump off some cargo. We salvaged what we could. And I believe we have one other combat mission. Do all the combat missions. Yeah, we're gonna drop off what we can at base, which might be not. We might have to build another cargo container, to be honest. I don't have the thrusters on the bars anymore. There we go. But yeah, we're gonna have to build the Gatlings back too and get. I Do we still have ammo? Yeah, we still got a bunch of ammo. Why did it say we were out of ammo? Must have been in a disconnected... Yeah, I don't know why it said out of ammo. Maybe a disconnected conveyor port somewhere? We lost some lights, didn't we? We lost Dumplo's lights. Yeah, we're gonna have to build a bigger cargo here. Angry. Cargo's here. Yeah, we can do the bigger one right now. So we need motors and construction components. We should have. We honestly should have. Motors and construction components. Motors. Construction components. So we have more construction components? Yeah. And then iron. But not iron. We just need steel plates. Perfect. Let's get everything out of Dumplo into that. Dump. Cargo container, this one right here. That one's full up already. Where's the new one? There it is. There it is. That was crazy going into combat with all those materials. Okay, we are gonna need guns again. I really like the gun spot we had. This is good, right? Yeah, yeah. I don't know where Dumplo's lights were. I can't remember where the lights were. Let's get our guns again going. What do we need for you? Steel plate, motor, steel tubes. Let's just go grab some iron, actually. It's gonna be way easier. Where is the iron? Or there was iron on here. No. We had to go to that surface iron. Where is that? That the surface? Yeah, there's the surface iron. Yeah, then we're not gonna leave. We're gonna grab all the things we need right here. Steel plate, motor, steel tube. Steel plate, motor, steel tube. Steel plate. Motors. We need more motors. I need to be right back and go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
I breathe that healthy breath. I know it's all of you that I get. One bedroom flat, I locked the door and put that photo of her on the floor. Been here for hours, it's getting dark, and we did everything and nothing at all. And I should leave, 'cause this is bad. Your hands make up for the love we don't have. Baby, we're wasting our youth. Down in the abyss with you. I watch you shower, so beautiful. The way the water drips on your phone. I always knew you were too good for me, and that we would never be. We shared a last cigarette. It is the least thing that I regret. Now close the door, leave you asleep. The town is empty, just like me. Baby, we're wasting our youth. Down in the abyss with is bad. Your hands make up for the love we don't have. Down in the abyss with you. Down in the abyss I hear you breathe, that healthy breath. I know it's all of you that I get. One bedroom flat, I lock the door and put that photo of her on the floor. Been here for hours, it's getting dark, and we did everything and nothing at all. And I should leave, 'cause this is bad. Your hands make up for the love we don't have. Baby, we're wasting our youth. Down in the abyss with you. watch you shower, so beautiful. The way the water drips on your phone. I always knew you were too good for me, and that we would never be. We shared a last cigarette. It is the least thing that I regret. Now close the door, leave you asleep. The town is empty, just like me. Baby, we're wasting is bad. Your hands make up for the love we don't have. Down in the abyss with you. Down in the abyss with I hear you breathe, that healthy breath. I know it's all of you that I get. One bedroom flat, I lock the door and put that photo of her on the floor. Been here for hours, it's getting dark, and we did everything and nothing at all. And I should leave, 'cause this is bad. Your hands make up for the love we don't have. Baby, we're wasting our youth. Down in the abyss with you. I watch you shower, so beautiful. The way the water drips on your phone. I always knew you were too good for me, and that we would never be. We shared a last cigarette. It is the least thing that I regret. Now close the door, leave you asleep. The town is empty, just like me. Baby, we're wasting Breathe that healthy breath. I know it's all of you that I get. One bedroom flat. I lock the door and put that photo of her on the floor. Been here for hours. It's getting dark, and we did everything and nothing at all. And I should leave, 'cause this is bad. Your hands make up for the love we don't have. Down in the abyss with you. Down in the abyss with
Okay, I hate to do this, but something came up, so I'm gonna have to end the stream right here. It's not too much farther. It's about 45 minutes. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Have a great rest of your day, and I'm live again Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you then.